Namaste everyone, this is Sai Sri and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, let us see how to simulate high-pass Butterworth filter of first order and combine it as a third order. So let us see how to simulate the high-pass first order in the Multisim. So if you open the Multisim software, then the interface looks like this. So now let us take the components which are required for the high-pass first order. Not only the circuit diagram, I will also show the graph and the output at the oscilloscope, the graph between frequency and the magnitude, and how we have to take in the Excel sheet. Before that, this video took me a lot of time in order to record, edit and give a voiceover. So please like, subscribe and share to your friends. To select the components required for the circuit, click on Place. Click on Components and then you can search by selecting all groups, that is I want an amplifier, so I am searching 741. Now click on OK, drag that and give a right click on the mouse and then place. Now I want some resistors. You can directly search on the search bar or you can select all groups and then basics and then you can search for the resistor. So if you don't know how to select all these, I have made a video on the Multisim basics, like how to drag, what are the next steps, whether the oscillators and all. So watch that. I will provide the link in the description box and pin in the comment box. So now I am selecting all the resistors required as shown just by selecting basic and in that resistor and selecting the resistor whichever I want. Place all the resistors which you want first and then you can connect the wires. Just you have to click OK and then drag and give a right click on the mouse. Thus the component will be placed on the breadboard. If you want to select like function generator or the oscillator, in the right bar, if you move the mouse, then you can find the oscillator or the frequency generator. Just you have to click and drag and then place on the breadboard. The circuit diagram for this is same as if you done the Lekar laboratory or the PDC laboratory. There you can see the active filters, frequency response of active filters. The same circuit only we are using here. So first I have connected the negative terminal of the 741 to the 10 kilo ohm and to the third or the positive terminal at the node 3 we have connected the resistor 15 kilo ohm and 0.01 microfarad capacitor. So as shown in the video, we have to connect VCC in order to change the values to 15 volts or the minus 15 volts. Just you have to click on the VCC, then you have to change there, that is volts value. If you change, then the value will be changed to plus 15 or minus 15. Now this is the circuit. Now we have to click on the frequency generator and then select sine, and frequency is 1 kHz and the amplitude is 100 millivolts. Now click on oscillator. Before that, first press the run option. You can see that is in green color. Now it is simulated. Now click on the oscillator to see the output. You can see it. So just click on reverse so that you can clearly see the output. Adjust the values so that you can get the clear output of the sine wave. So if you want to see the output and the input, you can also connect the frequency generator to the channel B so that you can see the input and the output. So this is the output of the first order. You can just adjust the scale to 1 volt per division in the channel A because we connected to the channel A, and the time period scale is 1 millisecond per division. To see both input and output, let us connect the channel B to the frequency generator or the function generator. Both are same. So now I am connecting the channel B positive terminal to the frequency generator and negative terminal to the ground. For the ground I have to select the place and then components and then search as ground. You can get the ground. Just click OK and then drag it and connect it to the terminal B, negative terminal of the channel B. Thus it is completed. Now if you run the and simulate it, then you can find both the input and the output. For the difference, let us change the color of the wire. Now I want to change the color of the oscillator. Just click on the wire, then you can see that color. Just select the color which you want. Click on OK. Now I am selecting blue. Click on OK. Apply. Let us try once again. OK, and then apply. Okay, apply. Yes, it changed it to color B, color blue. So the channel B change it to color blue. So B channel is showing the input, that is blue color, and the red color is the input. Just you have to adjust for the wave. Taking 1 volt per division, the channel B also. So this is the input and the output. Now let us connect the third order also. So for the third order high pass Butterworth filter, the off of the circuit is same as the first order Butterworth filter. Now I am leaving this first order circuit and then I am connecting the other components required for the third order. Just same like first order, we have to drag the components by selecting place and then components, and then we have to search for the components and drag them and place them on the breadboard. Before simulation of the any circuit diagram, first watch the introduction of the multisim. There you can understand how to place a component, how to rotate a component, where we can find function generator, oscillator, what to do. So many things you can see in that introduction. First, if you don't know the introduction about the multisim, first watch that, so that when you simulate the other circuit diagrams, you can easily connect the circuits, or you can use components very easily. You can find the components very easily. I will drop the link in the description. Just watch it. This is the circuit of the high pass Butterworth third order filter. I am connecting the output to the B channel of the oscillator, and I also want to see the both first order and the third order in the same oscillator. So I connected the A channel to the output before the C2 capacitor, as you can see it. So the B channel will show the third order output and the first channel A channel will show the first order Butterworth filter, high pass Butterworth filter output. So this is the overall circuit. Now let us see the output. Just run. So click on oscillator. So you can see in the red color the first one output. Before that we have to adjust the frequency generator to the voltage 1 kHz. Frequency 1 kHz and the voltage 100 millivolts. If not, we won't get the output properly. So I have selected it. And then adjust to the scale 1 millisecond. And for the channel A 1 volt per division and channel B 1 volt per division. So to observe it clearly, just click on the reverse button so that you can clearly observe the waves. Yes. So the red color represents the first one and the blue color represents the high pass Butterworth third order. You can see the third order is highly greater, as we all know that. So these are the two outputs. Red color represents the first order and the blue color represents the third order. Now to see the frequency response of the first order and the third order, click on simulate and then analyze and then AC sweep. Select gigahertz to 10 kHz. Yes. Now click on output. In the output we have to give the expressions, that where we have to want that output. So I have selected V8 by V3 for the third order and V4 by V3 for the first order. So this is the output graph, that is magnitude and the frequency. The first graph shows the actual graph, that is which we use it to draw in the Leica laboratory for the active filters. So as you can see, the green color shows the third order. It is slightly greater. As we done in the practical experiments also, we come across that the third order is slightly greater than the first order. So in the same way here also we can observe that. So clearly you can see the third order is slightly greater than the first order. And this is about the magnitude and the frequency graph, that is frequency response of the first order and the third order Butterworth filter.
Now for the Excel sheet, click on graph and then click on Excel sheet. So a toolbar will appear on the bottom of your system. As you can see here, select both trace 1 and trace 2. Click OK and then OK. And there you can see the Excel sheet in the green color. Click on it. So this is the Excel sheet of the high pass Butterworth first order and the third order filter. So as you can see this, for the same frequency, the first order and the third order, the gain is different. You can just rename it as frequency and the first order. I am doing the frequency and first order and the frequency and the third order. So this is the high pass first order and the third order Butterworth filter. Thanks for watching.